News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am Pragya Devra and with me is Renu Kataria.
Today we will be discussing about some vacancies in National Rain-Fed Area Authority, National Bal Bhavan, Income Tax Settlement Commission, National Council of Educational Research and Training. But before that, let's listen to an interview with Dr. J.S. Rajput, former Director, National Council of Educational Research and Training, that was taken by Pragya.
Today, let's talk about a profession which plays an extremely crucial role in shaping the future of our society, the teaching profession. Sir, could you give us an overview about the roles and responsibilities of a teacher and the various functions that they perform?
The roles and responsibilities of the teacher are known to every society which has its own tradition of knowledge creation, knowledge generation, knowledge dissemination, and knowledge utilization. India has a very great tradition of knowledge, and here it is the teacher who is respected most in our cultural context and the context of learning and teaching. In the present day context, when the whole world is now marching towards a wisdom society, who will create this wisdom society? It is the teacher who will create the wisdom society, who will prepare the young persons to explore knowledge, to utilize knowledge. If there is one group of persons who is reshaping the future of the nations, it is the group of teachers.
If someone wants to pursue a career as a teacher, how should they go about it?
Very simple. If any young person has an inclination, he has to complete at least 12 years of education. After school education, he can go to a 4-year integrated course, which is available now in the 5 regional institutes of NCERT. They are located in Shillong, Ajmer, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar and Mysore. 1 or 2 universities also do it. The other and the most popular form is that after graduation, you go for a 1-year B.Ed program. After plus 2, there is a primary teacher training program conducted by most of the states, and there is a 2-year program. But now most of the states have transformed it to graduation, and there is a test in 2 phases. One is National Eligibility Test, TET, which is conducted by the NCTE and the National Council for Teacher Education, and state governments through their SCRTs also conduct a state eligibility test, SET set. This is the passage to get admission into teacher training institutions. New policy has suggested many changes which will come in due course. Most of the teacher education programs would become 4-year integrated course. The regional institutes, they give a degree of 4-year BSc B.Ed or BA B.Ed. So after plus 2, you go there, you will study education throughout 4 years. You also study those area subjects. You become a graduate, eligible to appear in any examination where graduation minimum qualification. But you are most suitable for becoming a teacher. But now, even after this degree, you have to pass the state eligibility test or teacher eligibility test. Then you can be appointed in any school. This is one of the jobs which is very popular, which is very satisfying, and which provides a great opportunity to the teacher to keep on growing. Our earlier concept was, we need learned teachers. Teacher is supposed to be a learned man. Now things are changing. Now what we need is a person who has an aptitude for teaching, who loves teaching. That means he also loves reading. He loves growing up more and more. He must continuously grow up. Any young person whom he is teaching, when he moves out of the school or the university, will not be able to depend only what he has already learned. But he will or she will have to continuously learn more and more, acquire new skills in growing up.
Yes, one needs to continuously learn, and that's an opportunity and a challenge for teachers. Is there something for persons with disabilities? Is there a separate course if someone wants to teach persons with disabilities?
Yes, there are provisions. There are certain curricular components included in the teacher education programs for every teacher. Every teacher should know about how to deal with children who are differently abled. Then there are certain B.Ed programs which train only for differently abled persons. Then there are some diploma courses also available. There are opportunities for existing teachers also to learn more about it. I have seen teachers, because I have headed an institute for 11 years. They were doing 4-year courses, 1-year B.Ed courses. How these teachers over a long period develop insight in understanding the child. I will mention here that Sri Aurobindo has said, the mind must be consulted in its development. which means if you are a teacher, you have to know everything about the child. And in this particular case of differently able Divyangs, you have to be very, very comprehensively understanding, interacting with them. And then you will realize how much you have an opportunity to transform their life. It is the teacher who has the opportunity to transform the lives of thousands and thousands. The new policy on education emphasizes on culture, traditions, and value education, because there are two very important factors which every teacher must remember. Knowledge has no use if it is not put to use. Whatever you learn, you must know how to utilize it. Better, how to utilize it for the betterment of the others. And that is why teachers are known as acharyas. They are the first icons as the children go to schools. Other icons come only later on.
Thank you so much for giving us such a wonderful overview about the teaching profession, the opportunities, the challenges, and how to go about it.
Thank you.
Now, let's move to the next segment.
In this segment, we tell you about some of the vacancies that have been advertised and matters connected to it.
National Rainfed Area Authority NRAA proposes to fill up 3 posts of Senior Technical Assistant, that is, Senior Technical Assistant Water Management, Senior Technical Assistant Forestry, Senior Technical Assistant Watershed Development or Social Science or Economics on deputation, including short-term contract basis. Nominations or applications of suitable candidates along with their biodata in the prescribed proforma may be sent to the concerned authority within 60 days of the publication of the circular in the Employment News. Full details regarding qualifications, experience, age, prescribed proforma, etc. are available on the website www.nraa.gov.in and agricoop, that is agricoop.nic.in.
With reference to the vacancy notice for the post of Director, National Bal Bhavan, published in the Employment News dated 25th July 2020, the last date for receipt of applications is extended up to 14th September 2020. For details, visit the website www.nationalbalbhavan.nic.in.
Applications are invited for filling up 2 vacant posts of Private Secretary, Group B Gazetted, 3 vacant posts of Stenographer, Grade 1, Group B Non-Gazetted, and 2 vacant posts of Upper Division Clerk, Group C Non-Gazetted, on deputation basis in Income Tax Settlement Commission, Kolkata. The eligibility criteria and other details are available in the website www.itscindia.gov.in. Applications should be submitted within 90 days from the date of publication of the advertisement.
Applications and nominations are invited from eligible persons for the post of Director, National Council for Educational Research and Training, NCERT. Applications and nominations should reach the concerned authority within 30 days from the date of publication of the advertisement in Employment News.
Information about these vacancies have been published in Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for Information in English, Rozgar Samachar for Information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for Information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and made available on every Saturday.
With this, we come to the end of today's program. We will meet again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m.
You were listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com with Employment News as subject.